to see that kind of perspective. Let me show you what's going on with your forecast here, because we have a very warm week. Given September standards, our temperatures should be ticking down, and we're not quite there yet. It is going to be another hot day. Right now, clouds and radar just showing a little bit of cloud cover, nothing picked up by our local radars. Live look outside, LA Medical Emergency Room camera there in Dripping Springs. Quiet, warm and dry, just the way we like it. To start the day, temperatures in those 60s and 70s, 72 Bastrop, 74 downtown, 73 in Marble Falls, 72 for my friends up there in San Saba. Looking ahead, temperatures look to top out in the 90s. For perspective, yesterday we hit 98, so not quite as hot today, but still hotter than normal with that 95. Mix of sun and clouds and a 10% chance of an isolated shower. But I'm stressing isolated because most of us will not see raindrops, but there is potential for 1 or 2 spots of rain to get squeezed out. High temperatures in those low to mid 90s everywhere you look. 92 is normal. So again, we're running just a little bit of a fever with those highs. UV index today is a 7, which is considered high, so make sure you still have that sunscreen on. Just know it's going to be a mix of sun and clouds heading into the afternoon. There is some moisture out there to work with. We've kicked in that southeast wind that kicked in actually a couple days ago. It continues today at 5 to 10 miles per hour, but we do have, I would say, humid conditions for most of the next 7 days. We're just missing a trigger. High pressure is making it tough for these rain chances to form, but not impossible. Nothing before noontime, but if I show you what's going on this afternoon, this isn't the only computer showing me a couple spots of rain later today. So that's why I'm going 10%. I even think this might be a little too much as far as coverage goes, this computer being a little excited about that rain chance, but we'll go 10% for the afternoon, done by tonight. That's the ridge of high pressure that I'm talking about. It's keeping us relatively quiet until later in the week. Storm system doesn't pass directly on top of us, which will limit rain chances, but it gets close enough as it digs across the northern states here and into the central plains to potentially bring up our rain chance starting on Friday and continuing Saturday and Sunday. You're noticing they're still very low, 10 to 20%. Nothing that really stands out to me as a problem right now, but to be honest, we kind of need a little bit of rain, so I'm hoping I can up these rain chances by the time we get into the later part of the week. I know it falls on the weekend. Look at these numbers. For the month, we're down about 1 3/4 inches. For the year, close to about 2 3/4 inches. I know October typically is when we see that second rainy season really kick in, but wouldn't hurt to get a little bit more in the bucket for the month of September. 7-day forecast, 10% chance of an isolated shower today with high temperatures in the 90s. We'll go 90s through the middle of the week. Those 90s actually continue with these rain chances. Friday, Saturday, Sunday at 20% with a mix of sun and clouds. Afternoon highs will pretty much hold steady, I think, in those lower to mid 70s for the next 6 to 7 nights. Let's now get you over to Erica with another check on traffic.
All right.